everybody.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to Wednesday Live. And for those of you joining us, we were thinking that this would be a great topic about being alone. So many people, they're like, I'm so lonely, I'm alone all the time. And sometimes we do get to that point, and it could be for a lot of different reasons. It could be you relocated to a new place to live and you don't know anybody. Or it could be because of loss of someone dear to you, or they move away. Or maybe you could just be a grumpy person and you chase people away from you, and that's why you're alone. And there's something to think about. Hey, Anne-Marie. And there's just a bunch of different reasons that we're afraid to be alone. And I'm going to say personally, I never really was an alone kind of person because I was always like social, always out with a lot of people. All the things that I've ever done in my life have always been out with people, around people, working with people, groups of people, crowds of people.
I like crowds.
Yeah, and then our life takes a turn. And the life takes a turn, but our feeling like what we're around has to like catch up to our life change and turning around. And it's almost like we're swept up in, like, now I'm alone, all of a sudden one day you just make the realization. So, can I turn the heat off in here? I'm sorry to do this, but I'm like dying of the heat in here. No, it's just a beautiful day and it's really warm out here. Sorry. I'm sorry.
We're live.
So, instead of looking at being alone as a bad thing, I was like, yeah, I'm lonely, but like, I'm always around a lot of people, so why am I lonely? And then one day you just realize, like, you're enough. Like, when you realize how many things you really want to do and how you've spent so much of your life doing for others. Like, a lot of us raised families and we were working and raising a family and and we spend most of our time going, oh my God, I wish I had a minute. And then we get the minute and it hasn't dawned on us that now we have this time that we're alone, and it could be a good thing.
Yeah, they don't know what to do. You don't know what to do with that time that you suddenly have.
I'm alone for 10 minutes in a parking lot. I got my headphones on and I'm meditating. Or I'm reading something that I'm interested in.
Yeah.
And if you turn this alone time into time to be inspired by something, it makes all the bit of difference.
It truly does. I think there's a lot of social pressure, yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
that comes into the conversation, and people really don't know what they want to do. And there's a thing like you always gotta have a man, or you always gotta
have a woman.
And you know what? Like, if you're not with the right person at those times, then you feel lonely also.
Hi, Camillus.
So it's better to, I think what we've come to realize, what we've been able to learn together, maybe I've learned just working with Phyllis all this time.
Oh, we've really learned together.
Yeah, is, I enjoy, she texted me this morning, she's like, you're awfully quiet, is everything right? I'm like, yes, I'm enjoying my alone time.
Yeah, because she just sounded different in her text. Like a text, you can kind of feel somebody's thing. I'm like, oh, she sounds really like quiet. But
my
she was meditating.
Morning, yeah, I mean, because we don't start till 12. I don't go to my office until after we're done. And I have several hours from 7:30 till like 11 of, I'm doing other things, but I'm being mindful.
Right, and we're preparing like
for the
what
day,
we're going to be thinking about, like doing these shows, and being able to come from a personal place to discuss these things and bring an awareness for you, and possibly closure even in a way to improve your going forward is like such a blessing for us. To know that we've helped you in some way, and really not to take the time to learn about yourself and go within. Take that alone time and read a book about something you're interested in. Read an article about something you're interested in. Listen to a meditation on YouTube or something, or just Betty. Well, hey Barb. All these things that there are to do.
Yeah.
Barb, for instance, in her alone time, she started doing this Circle of Love XO thing where, you know, we knit for preemies, and she has this whole organization where she sends knitted garments and goods and hearts and things to preemie babies all over the country. That's alone time. Yeah. But alone time when she's doing it alone in her house, not